Alright, now that I've drawn a couple of areas and a couple of walls, I'd like to highlight some additional functionality. As a reminder, of course, as I've been sketching these walls, on the back end the estimate has been adding those walls in the correct square footage directly into the correct place inside of the estimate. So right now I'm still working the Hotel East building on the first floor. Now let's say I complete this work and I'm ready to move to a different section of the job, so maybe I load up our second floor. Alright. From here, I now have the ability, since I've already been working with my carpet tile on my wall or any other thing that we may have taken off in the project, I can simply select that object, and I can also say, hey, I'm now going to be working in the second floor, so I'm going to change my sticky WBS properties. Now, as soon as I have changed that WBS property, you'll notice the quantity goes back to 0. It still remembers this is a 12-foot high wall, but it's set the quantity to 0, and the reason why is because we haven't taken any walls off on the second floor of this building. And so as I do my wall takeoff, you'll see that quantity start to add back up again. And as I jump back over to my estimate, you'll see that it's also now broken out a line item for my floor 2. So I've got 609 square feet in my floor 2 and 1,300 square feet of wall on my first floor. Back over in my takeoff, if I go back to my palette, I still only have one item. And it's kept that mapping the same. What it's really doing is it's automatically splitting apart the cost so that it's organized correctly in the estimate, but allowing me to maintain that same takeoff type here in the drawings. This enables you to be able to work entirely in the drawings without having to go back and forth into the estimate, without having to do any manual mappings. Of course, you can customize it, or you can make tweaks as you want, so you can map it the way you'd like to, but the intent here from our perspective is to try to make this as seamless as possible so that you aren't having to go off and make any adjustments or mappings or connect this object to that object. Now, one thing I'd like to show as well, let's say I go over and we're going to work on our third floor now. And let's jump into my takeoff palette. I'm going to click on the carpet tile, let's say, and I'm going to start sketching. Here I've sketched a couple of different rooms for carpet tile. It started to build the area, so I've got 103 square yards of carpet tile, but I've accidentally left it on floor 2 instead of saying I'm now working in floor 3. Another piece of functionality that we provided is the ability to select takeoff, right-click, and say I want to edit the sticky WBS properties for these objects so that I can quickly reclassify them in the correct location. Now that they're reclassified, you'll see that I've got carpet tile now on floor 3, and the original takeoff of carpet tile is still correct on floor 1.